Oh, that's nice. Just been complimented on my 125. Ah! We're gonna have a dance.
Get your phones out. Well, someone's gonna make an effort.
We're not good enough for a picture, are we? Oh, we'll go have a picture.
Oh, me little mammy. Have a good ride.
Cheers, mate. See you later, pal. That was absolutely fantastic. Just had my fucking picture taken. God, I feel like a celebrity. It's quality, it's just good fun, innit? Some people take it better than others, I think. Some people don't like it, but not everyone will, otherwise everyone would wear one. So, one thing I actually thought about talking about on the way back, so I cannot for the life of me remember my other subject, was my guitar playing. Because, you know, it's a little something about me that you guys might be interested in. And, yeah, it's just something quite interesting, isn't it? So, mainly I mean, I've loved music all my life, but I mainly got into music heavily when I was a teenager, and I predominantly started with the come on, metal and rock scene, and I've pretty much, I do like other stuff now, but I predominantly like metal and rock. I do like quite a bit of jazz. I listen to a bit of jazz, a bit of deadmau5, you know, a bit of different stuff apart from guitar. But mostly I play metal and rock because I just find it quite challenging, but at the same time fun to play. And yeah, it's just nice and different. I mean, my icons, I mean, everyone will recognise the name Slash. I went to see him not so long ago at Leeds Arena. That was absolutely fantastic. Anyone who likes Guns N' Roses, just go see Slash, man. He's absolutely phenomenal. And Miles Kennedy is who the singer of the performance is, and I love Miles Kennedy. I think he's great. So yeah, definitely go see Slash if you get the opportunity. I think he's playing at Download this year, which I won't mind going to actually. And also Sinister Gates, maybe not so heard of for some people. Avenged Sevenfold lead guitarist, he's absolutely fantastic. I've got his signature guitar, and yeah, definitely one of my biggest influences. But yeah, I mean, I've been trying to get myself to play a bit of jazz and that, but where do you find the time? Where do you find the inspiration? I like playing metal and rock, so I've got about 1,000,001 different inspirations, but it's different again with jazz. I listen to it, but there's not really anyone that I've thought, oh, I'd like to play like him, you know, so let's do a bit of filter work, shall we? People in London will be like laughing at me at my filter skills compared to them. Although, speaking of London, quite a few people in London are actually moving to York. Now, there's reasons for this, mainly because living in York is a damn sight cheaper than living in London, and a lot of housing in York you can actually get near the train station, which is convenient. So basically just travel to work, come back, live in York. It's a nice city, and there you go. But I reckon a house in London that would cost you 250,000 in York you could get for 150, maybe a bit more now. Prices are going up a bit. So, but York's becoming a very sought after place to live in, and I'm still trying to like think to myself how I managed the transition between housing prices and the other thing that I was just talking about. That was one hell of a smooth transition. Yeah, I've gone from metal guitar player to housing prices. That's a hell of a transition in a couple of minutes. Go on, let's do it. But yeah, what was the other thing I was going to say about? I mentioned in my other vlog, which was about cameras and editing, and I mentioned about all the different... What the fuck was that? It's like a bullet. Big bang. That's worrying. for that car anyway. I think it was that car. So yeah, I was on about cameras and editing and stuff, and I've got to say the camera that I thought I wanted is so not the case. I was on about getting the Drift Ghost S, and after reading specs, reviews, all sorts, I think I'm going to have to convert to a GoPro, because yeah, the Drift Ghost S is £329, and for £250 I can get a GoPro Hero Black Edition, which has some amazing camera quality specs, and the microphone audio is superior. So, you know, it's definitely probably the better choice, to be honest. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any clips in York of motorbike accidents, but there was one on this very road that I'm on now, of a lady who crossed one of this sidewalk to my right hand side, crossed, and a bike went into her. But I don't know if they should put a zebra crossing or something in the middle of this road, because it's a hell of a long walk to a zebra crossing. You have to go all the way to the end of the lights just to cross the road. So it's quite a walk, like. But I don't. It's jaywalking's not illegal in the UK, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'd say putting a zebra crossing down there would probably be a good call. But you guys actually didn't see, but before I started recording, when I started recording, I was just having my picture taken. I was speaking with some guy, and he had a Hayabusa, and I've just watched a couple of reviews on Hayabusa bikes, and I was saying to him about all the different modes and shit that I've just learned up on, and he was like, yeah, I've got it in C mode because I wouldn't dream of having it in A mode. I was like, yeah, you do right. And for anyone that doesn't know how the modes work, self-explanatory. A mode is full speed, and then it's toned down with B and C. So he's got it in C mode, which is probably more controllable, because them things can do 150 like they're doing 40 mile an hour. So I think he said 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds or something, which is pretty insane. That guy at that York Dungeon though was quality. He goes, "Here, hold my stick." Quality, man. Best reaction I've had yet. That everyone started taking pictures. Oh, that was fantastic. I'm actually lost for words now that's happened. I'm so pleased. I've got the biggest grin on my face right now. Oh, I'm so happy. That's made my day. So yeah, I keep changing topics. I'm just so overwhelmed about what's just happened. Please go. Oh, you're such a dick, Mr. What? Yeah, 55 ool. That sounds like a Caribbean insult. Yeah, 55 ool. I just made a new language out of registration plates. Wow. Yeah, 55 ool, man. Right, beautiful people, it's the end of the video, unfortunately. Tune in on Wednesdays and Sundays for TremourSphere uploads. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, favourite and all that fantastic stuff. This has been Trem. See you later.